Hey friends, my name is Tracy, and I just want to take a minute to thank you for stopping by and looking into my channel. My guess is that if you're here, you are interested in knowing more about milling wheat and making bread for your family, which is what I do. I started milling wheat, making bread in probably around 2012. I'm not exactly sure when that began. It was actually a Christmas gift that I asked for 1 year. And I know that my husband was thinking, oh my gosh, this is just another one of those things that she's going to ask for. And she might use it a few times and then it's just going to fall into the cabinet and she's not really going to do anything with it. Well, that is the furthest thing from the truth because I got it and now I'm about 10 years into this journey of milling wheat and making bread. And I'm so thankful for it because it truly has made a wonderful difference in the health of my family, and I'm so thankful for it. My husband and I were married in 2004. We have 2 children, and they are very active in their school. We're involved in our church, so we stay really busy. And it sometimes is a challenge to make it all fit. I know that families are busy. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things that are pulling for our time. But for me personally, it's just something that I make a priority. If I'm going to, just like, laundry is not optional. The clothes are dirty. They have to be washed. We need clean clothes. That's sort of the same way that I look at bread. When I go to the freezer, if I don't have any bread in the freezer that I can pull out, okay, we're out of bread. So we just need to stop, drop, and make some bread. Now, when I began making bread all those years ago, I will tell you the first time that I made bread, I had no clue what I was doing. I really had no idea. I didn't even activate my yeast. I remember I had some yeast in the freezer and I took it out and I threw it in there and I had no idea. In fact, I was so scared that this bread was going to be disgusting. And I was very intrigued by it because I had studied it and I had looked into it. And I wanted to do this, but I didn't want to do it if it's going to be gross. And I went to the store and I bought just a really small bag of wheat berries. And I came home and I used my coffee grinder. And it took forever, but I had this nasty, coarse flour stuff that I made bread with my frozen yeast, and the bread was as high in the pan or as tall as it was as it went into the pan. It didn't rise one bit, but the taste was amazing, and that's when I knew, like, okay, this is going to be good. And from there, my journey just took its time, and I have learned to make bread. I don't go to the store when we're out of bread. We don't go to the store to buy bread. We make it at home, or I make it at home, and my family enjoys it and they eat it. And I'm very thankful for that. So if you are considering milling wheat and getting into this process, maybe you're a bit nervous. I was nervous, I remember. And it is a lot. It's to invest. You want to invest in a good quality mill. I want to encourage you to do that. A mixer, those can come later. But to be successful, you've got to have a good quality meal. It is an investment. The price tag is a little bit high. It's higher now than it was when I started. But I look at it as an investment for my family, an investment for their health and their well-being. And there's nothing greater than knowing that I'm doing something really good for my family. I'm very thankful for that. So if you're kind of on the fence, you're like, oh, I hate to do it, but just think about the benefits from it from a health and a nutritional standpoint. You can't go wrong. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out and ask them. If I can answer them, I certainly will. If I don't have an answer, I'll try to find an answer. And if I just don't know, I'll say, I'm sorry, I just don't know. I do think that this is something that any person can do, even if you have zero experience in the kitchen. If you can't cook, it doesn't matter. You can be successful with the right tools and with the right recipes and just being willing to get in there and try. I feel confident that you can be successful. Will you succeed the first time? Maybe not. I know I didn't. But one thing I did learn is what I could do better the next time to come even to to continue to progress in my adventures with milling wheat and making bread. So, okay, so there is one thing I did forget to mention to you about my channel. If you're scrolling through, you will see that I have different playlists created. I have a playlist about equipment and attachments. I have a playlist for recipes. I have a playlist about, I can't even remember what all my playlists are, but I do know that one playlist is simply totally random things that have nothing to do with wheat. I've actually got a couple of videos in the works that I want to upload for you, and I'll continue to put just, you know, I have chickens. I may want to post a video for you about my chickens. I've got a chicken sitting on eggs right now, and if she has biddies, what a fun video that would be for you to see. I don't know if they're going to hatch. I'm really hoping they are. But just stay tuned for different videos that may pop up that aren't necessarily about wheat, but I hope it's something that you will enjoy. Again, thank you for watching, and I can't wait to continue to see you on the other side of my screen. We'll see you next time.